Alright, here we go. One more time, coming back with another video. I know it's been a while. Sorry to anybody that's following me and trying to learn what I have to say or what I have to teach. I know it's been a while, but yeah, I've been kind of busy. Getting in here to do these videos is a little challenge lately. So here I go. This is going to be kind of a beginners only type of video. And the reason is I've been hearing a lot of questions about, number one, keyboards. The type of keyboards you have, why is that important, what's the best model to get, and if you don't have money for the latest, greatest stuff, what can you do? And you know, a lot of those questions. Also, I've been hearing questions about chord progressions. Say, for example, which should I be learning? What's the most important chords and what's the most important progressions that I should be learning as a beginner? What should I be practicing to get better? And what should I be, I've been hearing that a lot. So this is going to answer a few questions. I'm going to try to make it straight to the point. First things first is the keyboard. Now, if you notice, I have an original motif right here. This is the original motif, 61 keys. I've had this thing for about 5.5 years, I guess. Yeah, say about 5.5 years. It is adequate. It does what I need it to do. I would like, the more, I would like the XF, or I would like that Chord Kronos. Sure, I would love one of those, but if that stuff ain't in the budget, this is what you got. This is what you work with. So basically, it does what I need it to do. If you are a beginner, especially, you'll never get the full use of a Kronos. What are you going to do with all that extra stuff, all the different sounds, all of the different settings, all of the different things that it allows you to do, and you're just learning to play a chord or play a scale? Come on. So really, you can get an original motif, get a Casio, get something, one of the cheaper versions of the Yamahas, and it'll do you just good. And to be honest with you, I found most non-musicians can't even tell the difference. I don't even understand what they're listening to when you hear a $3,000 keyboard and you hear the same song played on the Casio or a little cheap Yamaha, and they go, so what's the big deal? I noticed that, and it kind of drives me crazy, because I can tell the nuances. You can really tell. You can really tell the difference between that crisp, clean piano versus what you hear on one of the $200 Casios. You can tell that difference, but a lot of people can't. So, I just say do what you do. You do you, and do you till you're happy with you. So here we go. First things first, on the keyboard. Now, what you can do is, if you don't have the newer model and you would like a particular sound, most of these keyboards, starting with, say, the motif model, working its way up, they all come with the ability to modulate your sound, layer your sound, add different flavors to a sound, save it so you can load it later and so you can have it. If you don't have MIDI capabilities with plugins and different racks and different things like that, if you do have that, great. But you're not a beginner if you have that stuff, so I'm not really talking to you. If you just have a keyboard and you want to get the most out of your keyboard, this is what I did. I layered a few sounds together. For example, this sound here. You see, notice how it's nice and crisp on the high end, and I'm still getting the fullness of my lows down here. Nice, warm, and crisp sound. That's what I wanted. So I had to layer about 3 sounds in order to get that. First, I had to layer in an electric piano they call the TX-802. I layered that in with the Bell DX. Those are combined. Also on the lower side, I have the pre-FW bass. So you get that extra whoosh that extra feel down here. And on top, you don't bring the bass up top. So you keep it nice and crisp up top. I also have a background string layered in there, but I have that volume turned down real low, so you only hear that if I'm holding it for a long period of time. Worship music, and the music is nice and soft and it's flowing. You can just hold it down, and those strings will pick up. So, it's your preference, your style, your flavor, what you feel comfortable with doing. So, you don't have money for a Kronos. Go on Craigslist or whatever, see if somebody's selling one of the earlier models of the Motif, or earlier models of whoever. The Casio, the Previos, whatever. Get what you can get and work with it. That's the first thing for beginners. The second thing is progressions. You hear a lot, what should I be practicing? What scales, what progressions should I be learning? How should I be going about it? Because you want to get better faster. You want to get better. You want to sound more professional faster. You want to get that feel you see on YouTube and you see all these guys doing. So you want that. You want to be able to sound like that. It's not going to come overnight. But here are a few things. I'm going to show you two simple, I can't get any simpler. I'm going to show you two simple progressions. I just simply cannot make it any simpler. And the reason these are so simple is because they're going to go in order. Not like circular fifths. Hang on. Got a camera problem. Hold it. Sorry about that. Had a little problem with my camera. But hopefully, y'all gonna have to excuse me for a second while I get my camera set. I'm gonna keep going because I don't have so much time. My bad. Anyway, here we go. See the circular fifths. Everybody has seen the videos on circular fifths. It can get complicated but this one I'm going to show you is going to go in order. It's not a circle going top to bottom, top to bottom, top to bottom. It's just going to go in order. And I'm going to keep it in the key of C so that C, everybody knows C. That's the first key everybody learns. And notice what I'm doing when I'm playing these C chords. That's how you're used to seeing a C chord if you're a beginner. That's how you're used to hearing a C chord as a beginner. Notice this. You arpeggiate your... Every time you hit, you don't just hit all the notes at the same time. Don't do that. Just... That's just one thing you can do quickly and easily to make yourself sound a lot more professional. Learn to roll those fingers. Roll those, say the flat 3 to the 3 or the 2 to the 3. Learn to roll those fingers. Get your fingers nice and limber so that it don't feel like you're trying to pull teeth out. You're nice and smooth. You flow. That's how you get, gain the feel behind what you're doing. Okay? Just a regular C chord. Regular C chord. But I'm making this 7. It's a major 7, and I'm throwing in that 9. Okay? So it's like a major 9, C major 9, whatever. Just play around with that. Play around with your hands a little bit until it gets until you can just do it without thinking about it. even in a different key. So whatever key I was in, use the same technique. Roll those fingers. Get that dexterity up. So here we're going to do this progression. Easy progression. Simple, simple, simple. 1, 6, 4, 5. You notice this? Notice that you've been hearing that since you were a child. But guess what other song that is? How great is our God? Sing with me. How great is our God? How great is our God? There. You just learn how great is our God by playing that nice little jingle you learn when you was a child. Now, 1, 6, 4, 5. And I'm going to do one more real quick. Hopefully I got time. 1, major 7, 6, 5, 4, 2, 7, 1. Shh, I'm making a video. Shh, I'm trying to get this done. Okay, so 1, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. That is old song, No Weapon. Simple as it can get. 2 very simple progressions, but what you're going to have to remember is the feel that you put in it. The feel, rolling them fingers, getting that nice soft touch. Separates the beginners from the pros. Just a touch. You're playing the same chord, you're playing the same patterns, it's just a touch. Notice how my right hand doesn't move. Notice how my right hand didn't move. You go to the easiest and quickest spot. I mean, I'm trying to make this as simple as I can for the beginner, but whatever you do, make sure you maintain that touch. You see? That can make all the difference. Anyway, that's my time. Peace out this time.